Hello, friends, it's Lucy. Can you believe June is already over? Because I certainly can't. I'm honestly a little bummed though, because this means that my June portrait challenge is over as well. This has been such a fun challenge, and I genuinely feel like I've learned so much. I almost don't want it to end. The goal of this challenge was to draw a portrait from reference every single day in the month of June, so that's 30 portraits in total. It was inspired by Janelle, a friend of mine, who did a similar video a couple of months back. I'll link that video in the description below. I didn't have any specific goals going into this, I really just wanted to see what would happen, and honestly, not much happened in the first week. I definitely played it safe, approaching both my sketches and my renders exactly how I always would. However, I decided to change that starting with day 7. I figured I might as well use this challenge as a chance to work on stylization and working out new and improved processes. On day 10, a couple of things clicked for me, especially with the colors I was using. I felt significantly less restrained, and I kinda just ran with that. The next few days, I really tried to keep that feeling of freedom. I tried to explore way more, even going as far as doing an entire portrait on day 17 without a sketch, which was a very, very fun process that I do want to try again soon. I also discovered the magic of blending. I'm still working on knowing exactly when I should blend, but once I have that figured out, it's over for all y'all. A few more things clicked for me on day 18, especially with how I was dealing with the lighting. I genuinely had so much fun with this day, which is somewhat entertaining to me because I had such a hard time starting it. I didn't want to start it, actually, at all. Everything sort of just continued on over the next week or so. I explored a little, as well as had a couple of days where I played it a little safer. Day 26 was really fun, however, because I was hyped on my rewatch of Once Upon a Time with my mom and sisters. We just made it to the 3rd season, and I couldn't help but draw Felix. So yes, this was definitely a bit of a fangirl drawing session, and I really enjoyed it. The last 4 days, everything evened out a bit. I started to pull together the different techniques and processes I had explored with over the course of the month, and I genuinely am pleased with how these 4 portraits turned out. I did a tiny bit more exploring with texture during the final 3, pushing it more on today's portrait, but other than that, the whole process from sketch to render to tiny little details felt settled in a way that made me feel accomplished. It's hard to compile everything I discovered this month into 5 minutes because I really did learn so much, and my love for art grew a ton. I know 30 portraits in 30 days is a lot, but if you think you're up for the challenge, I definitely think you should give it a try. You'll learn a lot, and I guarantee your art will improve. Consistency does wonders. If you do decide to hop onto this challenge, please share your progress with me. I am very active on my Instagram, Lucy of the Chair, and I'll gladly share any portrait of yours to my story. If you're just here to watch though, no worries. Let me know which day of mine was your favorite. If you want to hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch on Mondays at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you want to support me on your own time, consider subscribing. I upload on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Bye bye!